Hey, smart people. I have a 3-month one-on-one personal or business coaching program. As you all know, I paid $50,000 in debt in 1 year. I will teach you how I stayed out of debt using my burner method and personalized spreadsheet I created to fit my lifestyle and keep me on track. You will learn how to understand your money communication style using my financial treatment plan. Also, if you own a small business and you feel stuck with cash flow or feel disorganized, I teach business owners and self-employed entrepreneurs such as yourself to financially maximize your money, build wealth using your business income, and retire working on the business while your business continue to run, such as myself. You can book a call with me. The link is in the show notes. All right, husband, we are ready to hear your sexy voice.
6 years ago, my wife took nothing but an ideal and faith and turned it into a multi-million-dollar business with multiple streams of income. As a woman possessed, she overcame all obstacles and created multiple streams of wealth that has impacted our family for generations to come. From mental health professional to therapist to author to CEO, she is a constant reminder of the grace of God over her life. Get ready to listen to and take notes from Stenell, the money therapist, as she schools you on money, entrepreneurship, and life skills that was not taught. No more excuses. Wake up!
Welcome back to No More Excuses, Wake Up. Did I say? Sorry. Thank you for that introduction, husband. All right, now can I start? Welcome back to No More Excuses, Wake Up, where we talk about money, entrepreneurship, and life skills that was not taught. This week, we are going to discuss money, 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 money. Hey, money. Yes. So we're going to talk about money, and we are slap smack in the middle of the pandemic. It is a lot going on. Every week, the numbers are rising. It's a lot. Deaths are rising, sickness, just COVID, getting a COVID test, the numbers are increasing. I know you hear a lot about what are the things you're going to do during the pandemic. I want to discuss how to reinvent yourself financially during this pandemic, during this time, during this crisis. What are the things that you're doing to make a change within yourself? Are you starting a company? Are you writing that book that you continue to talk about? What is it that you're doing? So because of this pandemic, I personally learned that I do not need a brick and mortar. I don't need a building that I'm actually paying a lease on monthly, because my staff were coming every Thursday before the pandemic, but now because we were forced to close and we presumed everything on Zoom, everything that we do in all of my different companies that I have, we have been using Zoom. So the after school program, we Zoom when it comes to helping the children now with their homework and activities, Zoom. My case management agency, my support coordination agency, Zoom. Checking on our clients, making sure that they're safe and the different needs are being met, and whatever they need as far as in the community, Zoom. And as far as my counseling agency, we are doing either a Zoom or we're doing either a FaceTime, whatever we need to do to make it happen. So what are you doing in this financial crisis? What are you doing to reinvent yourself, to make changes? Me, my reinvention was this podcast, and I said it before. The podcast, I thought about this last year, but because I had a little bit more time when I didn't have to come to the office so much, I started the podcast. Because of the school went online and I didn't have to go to the school too much, I started the podcast. That's what came out of the reinvention for me. Also, what I believe is coming out the reinvention is, I had guest Victoria Deborah on the show, and she is a wedding officiant and she's a signing agent. Because I have a brick and mortar, I thought about being a notary, and it was not hard at all. When I want to do something or hear something, I try it. If I like it, I'll continue it. If I don't like it, I'll stop. I Googled the Notary Republic and just basically for your state. And before you know it, I was filling out 2 pages of paperwork. I did it on my phone. And they said, congratulations. It's going to go to your commissioner. I'm going to get, I believe, a green or a blue card in the mail. Once I get that, I already contact the commissioner to set up an appointment, but I need the card first. That's how I'm always quick doing stuff. But Victoria really made me do a lot of thinking, and because I do have a brick and mortar, and the numbers are going to rise, and we're going to be in the middle of this a second wave again, it was really something to think about as they do shut down banks again, or they shut down offices again. I have my own personal office that I can open up the doors to do a quick notary signing agent or notary for someone that need me to sign, even if it's mobile. But it was just something good to see what I can utilize my actual building for, because I am here for another year before my lease is done. So when I say reinvent yourself, I'm talking about what is it that you're doing to get them coins. So the notary was one of them that I discussed and Victoria talked about. That's one. Reinvention could be, I have an after school program and tutors are needed. If you have a degree in education, maybe, the struggle parents are having with getting their child help. And if you don't have an after school program that has certified teachers such as myself, you may be a teacher or just someone smart in math or spelling or something, and you can start your own tutoring. But this is the time to start your tutoring business. There will be so many parents that will be happy to get that help. Get out there, reinvent yourself, make a difference in you. Because when you talk about starting your own business, you're talking about now really thinking outside of the box on living without someone telling you what to do and how to do, but really being able to be creative in how you want to see things being done. So you are the author of that. You want to just really focus on what is the problem? What's the problem that's going on right now? What solution do you have? The problem right now, parents need tutors. Parents need help with their child's homework. That is a huge problem. So think about that. For those of you that are able to do that, that is a really good start to start your own tutoring business. That is a problem. Let's find a solution. So there are a lot of problems. Some people may want to walk dogs, and the problem may be elderly can't get out there and walk their dog because of the pandemic. Or maybe you want to see who's elderly in your neighborhood that have animals or help them. I don't know. I'm thinking from the top of my dome right now. But I know that there are so much you can do to reinvent yourself. A podcast. Hey, I know you got some stuff in you. Everybody is different. Anybody can start a podcast. It's easy. All you need is a microphone, headphones, and a desktop computer or a laptop, and you can start a podcast. So it's just different things that you can do to reinvent yourself and to put some money in your pocket financially. You may want to talk to an accountant so you can see where your money is going, or to get started in building money, or that's reinventing yourself financially, because you probably never thought about having an IRA. You probably never thought about adding more money into your savings, having a money market or something of that sort. You probably never thought about, my girlfriend told me about this Coinbase app, and that's something I never thought about. Reinventing yourself tackles a lot of different things, tackles things that you may not have been able to do. But now a lot of people are out of work. Don't be afraid. Get started. Do what it is that needs to be done. Hey, maybe you want to start off and open up a daycare center. I always talk about, you heard Victoria and I talk about Google. You might want to start a daycare center. There's so many things that you can do because this is the pandemic. People need their children to be watched and tutored, so let's just think about what the problem is now. The problem that we are facing now are children not being in school. So we have homework. It could be homework help. Problem is parents need their children to be watched, so you can be a babysitter. You can open up a daycare center. However you want to word it is however you word it. Getting that book out there. Now you have time to get that book out and put it on Kindle, put it on Barnes and Nobles. Everything is digital. You can do it. So it's just about thinking and doing what makes you happy, because when you earn passive income, and that passive income is actually making money while you sleep. And I'm telling you, the passive income tastes good. Scrumptious. It smells good. It smells like roses. And I'm, making money in your sleep is definitely the way that you want to go. And so all the things that is going on right now with your job and not knowing if you're going to have a job, and your job only being that one source of income, that's a problem, because you want multiple streams of income. And you hear this a lot, multiple streams of income. Our income tax time is coming, and we always want to go out and buy clothes and start paying off bills and charging the bills back, vacations or whatever the sort. But why don't you think about reinventing yourself, utilizing that money to start a business, utilizing that money to get your finances together? That's another way to reinvent yourself. Get out of debt. I should have said that the first time. You can reinvent yourself by just basically getting the heck out of debt is another way, and using your income tax is great to get out of debt. You might want to just save your income tax for a couple years to maybe purchase a home, or save your income tax to put down on a property that you want to do a fixer-upper. There's a lot of different ways. My husband reinvented himself. He's now licensed and insured as a licensed contractor. And he reinvented himself because I seen how he make beds and do crown molding and floors. And I'm all about thinking outside the box. I'm like, wait a second, you're doing this for the house. You can do this for people and make money. He reinvented himself. He didn't even know. So he's now a licensed contractor. That's great. You can reinvent yourself that way. You know how to fix things in your house, and you're really good at it. You're just God-given skilled at it. You might want to reinvent yourself and be a licensed contractor. I seen a young lady today on the news. She's a florist. Beautiful flowers. People need flowers. Look at the time with the pandemic. It's sad. You have all these funerals going on, or you have people want to send flowers just thinking about you. She reinvented herself, and she started a floral business online on Instagram. People are doing whatever it takes. If they're good at it, people are selling dinners. And as much as my family, and I can cook, but as much as my family want me to sell dinners, I can't do everything. I'll be dead. I just can't. I can't. Thank you, Lord, for giving me all the talent that you have given me. I really appreciate it. But I cannot do everything. But people are selling dinners. They have the time. They're selling dinners. That's a reinvention. Maybe they'll start something and open up a restaurant. Who knows? Or just sell dinners. Who knows? But that is a way to reinvent yourself. So I'm just thinking of different things that you can actually do to make money and work for yourself, because that's the big thing, is being really independent when it comes to your finances. And that can be your side hustle. And your side hustle is whatever it is that's getting you through this pandemic, but you can make money. Look in your neighborhoods. Talk to your neighbors. I don't know, send out a survey to your neighbors. Go door to door. I have no idea, with a mask on, of course. I don't know. I'm just trying to help you out and see what is just needed, because believe it or not, you can probably start a reinvention right in your neighborhood. Think about the things that you need, or think about the skill set that you have that you can always help somebody, and it could be your next door neighbor. Hey, let's do this. We have to wake up. And we have to do something better. Our life is completely changed. Our life is changing. We're going through so much when it comes to politics and, our old president to our new president. The world is about to change. And the worst thing is to watch people change in front of you when you know you can change yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror and see what is that you need to do for yourself to make that change. All right, y'all. Reinvent yourself financially during this pandemic. Get it done. You know what I always say. No more excuses. Y'all know what y'all need to do. Wake up. Go out there and reinvent yourself. Thank you for listening to No More Excuses, Wake Up. If you love the show, please subscribe, rate, and review on iTunes or Spotify. To learn more about me and my different agencies and what I do, go to StenellMyersEnterprises.com. While you're there, check out Money Therapy Institute and watch my video where you will see me doing a little acting, showing you how I fought and kicked down closed doors. You can also click on Stenell the Money Therapist and get my free budget spreadsheet. And of course, you can email me at contact@StenellTheMoneyTherapist.com. I'm also on social media on Facebook at Stenell the Money Therapist and Instagram at Stenell the Money Therapist. No more excuses. Y'all know what y'all need to do. Wake up.